The coaches and the media agree. The coach of the year in the Big Ten is Wisconsin's Bo Ryan. For the 12th straight year, the Badgers finished in the top 4 in the Big Ten. Did so despite losing starting point guard Josh Gosser with a knee injury. It is the 3rd time Ryan has won this award, but the first time in a decade. Bo Ryan joining us now from our studio in Madison. Coach, congratulations. You won this award from both the media and from the coaches. What does it mean to be recognized by both groups?
Well, needless to say, I'm quite honored, but I'm going to show you. I tried to make some phone calls, Dave, Jimmy, to get the guys over here, but I couldn't gather everyone. So what I did was I brought a picture. And you're looking at a picture of the reason I get a chance to sit here and do this interview. I can't thank those guys enough for all they did during this year. It was a very interesting year, to say the least, for the whole league, not just for us. But our guys fought through a lot of things that I've never seen happen before. And it just was really nice to see the way they just came together. And the other thing I'd like to do is congratulate all the other winners, all the players and the different awards that have been announced so far, and more that will be announced. But I want to say congratulations to them, because this being the best conference in the country by far, I think from top to bottom, I think the young men who are being honored, it was well deserved this year of all years that I've been in the league.
You mentioned some things happened to this team, Coach, that you haven't seen before. What specifically stands out to you?
Well, I think some of the injuries, and I think that, a guy for 3 games here with a concussion, a guy for 3 games getting his eye poked, getting a rip in his eye, things that happen even preseason with not just Josh Gosser's, because that's been talked about quite a bit, and also Mike Brusewitz, who wondered for about an hour or so whether or not he was ever going to be able to play basketball again, and to see the way Mike Brusewitz came through that on a really freak accident, and there's other things. My mom passed away, and I think the players kind of understood behind the scenes. I didn't say anything about it publicly, and I think they really helped me just by doing what they normally do and being there for me. So I think that's all part of it.
Yeah, Coach, I remember talking to you after that happened. Obviously, our condolences to you on the loss of your mom. And again, so many things went into this year for the Badgers, as you talked about, and yet here you are once again standing there as one of the top 4 seeds in the Big Ten tournament. An amazing coaching job on your part. I know you have a lot of respect for all your colleagues throughout the conference, but who else stood out to you with the job they did this year?
Oh, I think without a doubt, to win the conference, Tom is a guy I've known for a long time, because he was at Marquette right here in our state. And, I think to win a championship in a league like this is obviously quite an accomplishment. I think Coach Izzo, I think Tom did a wonderful job. If you go right through Thad, bringing those guys back after what he lost, and I'm going to stop there, because if I don't mention anyone, I'm sure I'll hear about it at the next Big Ten meeting. But you have to give every coach in this league, I think, a lot of credit, because there was never a night off. There was not a night off from the first week of the conference to the last week of the conference. To see Northwestern battle the way they did in the last game, to see Nebraska and Iowa and Purdue and everybody else. I mean, you look at the job those young players at Purdue, the way they came along. I think if you don't think Matt Painter didn't have to fight through some things too, sure he did. But, the whole league, it spoke volumes for the level of competition. And I'm certainly proud to be a member of the coaching staff in the Big Ten, and I'm certainly honored. And our team and our coaches are certainly honored to be recognized in this fashion.
Well, Coach, congratulations on all the success this year. We look forward to seeing you this week in Chicago.
Okay, thanks, guys, and enjoy the rest of the evening.